I look crazy or what? Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. So today's video is all about basically like glam transformation, how I glow up in as little time as possible whenever I really need something that's gonna be quick and easy but still full glam. So basically, we're gonna be taking you guys from this to this. It's a really easy tutorial, like I was saying. It's something that I actually use quite often because I can't even tell you how many times like I get ready within like a very short amount of time from when I have to leave, but it's somewhere that I actually have to be like look like I'm like a little bit put together. So yeah, hopefully you guys are excited to see this video. Don't forget to subscribe, turn those notifications on, and let's get into it. I've already done my skincare steps, but I'm gonna start off with primer. Primer is obviously super important, and we're gonna be using the e.l.f. Jelly Pop Dew Primer. It smells so good. Ugh, it smells like watermelon candy. It smells amazing, and it honestly does leave a really nice like dew to the skin. It leaves it very tacky too. While that just goes ahead and settles and sits on our skin, I always like to move to brows. That's one way to kind of like keep things moving, I feel at least. So I'm gonna go in with the e.l.f. Cosmetics Ultra Precise Brow Pencil in Neutral Brown. You guys have heard me talk about this literally 1,000,001 times, so I feel like I don't even want to like keep repeating myself, but I really do love this pencil. It's like my everyday go-to because it's super easy to use, and then on top of that, just like the color itself looks so bomb. And it's only $5, which makes me very happy. I normally start off with eye makeup before face makeup, but lately I have been doing my face makeup first, and I actually feel like I can go a lot faster that way. So when I'm in a rush and I like genuinely do need to get ready by an hour or less, I always do my face makeup first lately. So I brought a couple foundations. I don't know which one I want to use. I actually love both of these. The Neutrogena Healthy Skin Foundation, and then also Maybelline Fit Me Matte and Poreless. They're just kind of like two different looks depending on what you're going for. We'll take it back, OG Rockstar days. So I'm using Maybelline Fit Me Matte and Poreless in the shade 228 Soft Tan. We already did primer, so I'm just gonna start pouncing this into the skin with my Eco Tools blender. I really like this blender. It's nice and big and fluffy. I feel like this is my favorite drugstore blender. This foundation looks so bomb. That is why I have loved it for a really long time. It's like my OG foundation. I think I could go like a shade darker right now because I was on a boat in Miami all day, and I honestly got like super tan that day. So I feel like I could go a little darker, but this will do. This will do. Once I add bronzer and stuff, it'll be fine. I like to take a brush and go down my neck, just blend everything in because I feel like that is the quickest way to get a really nice even blend. And I even go around my hairline usually. This is the IT Cosmetics Heavenly Luxe Complexion Perfection number 7. And like I was saying, just go around the hairline, blend it up and into the ears so that everything's nice and blended. Quickest way to get a nice blend. And this one you can turn around too, and it has like a concealer side and a foundation side, so you can get like around the brows. And then I am gonna take a little bit of my Milani, I don't know what is happening, my Milani Soft Focus Glow Complexion Enhancer. You can use this under foundation or over foundation, or even mix into the foundation. Today I'm just gonna use it as like more so a liquid highlighter. So I'm gonna go straight over my foundation, right on the high points of the face. Whoa, mine got like a little crusty for some reason. Do you see that? Maybe the top layer. Yeah, okay. The top layer had kind of like dried out. So this is a Sigma Diffused Crease E38, but I really like using this brush with liquid highlighter just to place it right on the high points of the face. And then blending it out with my blender. Now for concealer, I'm gonna go in with the Milani Conceal and Perfect Longwear Concealer, and this is the shade 140 Pure Beige. You guys know I love this stuff. It's a really, really good full coverage concealer for an affordable price. I love the consistency. It's like thick and creamy, but not cakey. Usually go in with one layer and go right under the eyes, down to the smile lines, and then I'll go in with a second layer, like all over, even down the middle of the face. I like to blend it up and then out. With this concealer, I don't get cakiness, but it just gives me like the most perfect flawless finish, and then I do go down the center of the face as well. And you guys know normally I love cream contouring. I feel like it really does give you that kind of look, but when I'm in like a big rush, I skip that step because I feel like that is one step that takes quite a while to like blend out very seamlessly. So instead I'll just warm my face up with like a powder bronzer because I feel like it's a lot quicker. So because of that, we are done with cream products, and I'm gonna go ahead and set with this Milani Translucent Banana Setting Powder. So I'm gonna take my damp sponge and go directly into the cap of the powder. And I use like the smaller side. There's like a larger side and a smaller side that's flat on the Eco Tool sponge. And I use the smaller side and press that powder right underneath the eye area. I feel like the more gentle I press, the more seamless this powder lays on my skin. No, but honestly, this is the way to get a snatch without taking that much time. While that sits and bakes, I'm gonna go ahead and bronze up my face. So this is the Milani bronzer. It's called the Silky Matte Bronzing Powder in Suntan. And like I said, you know, we didn't use a strict like contour, cream contour, or contour in general. So this is kind of gonna be like a one for all step because it saves a lot of time. So I'm gonna take a little contour brush, and we're gonna first take this guy. This is the MAC 160. Because this is a matte bronzer, you could do this and use it as like a multi-use product. I take the bronzer and press it into the skin right over where we put that baking powder down. And then even down here on the jawline. And powders are so much quicker, so if you really are trying to go like full glam in a short amount of time, highly recommend this technique. Actually take a bigger, fluffier powder brush and blend it out to create our all over color. So I'm just gonna go ahead and kind of buff out this line just a little bit so it's a little softer. Wipe away this baking powder. And I'm gonna take some of that same Milani bronzer and just go ahead and contour my nose. This is very important for the 1 hour snatch that we're going for. For blush, I'm gonna be using the Milani Baked Blush, and this is in the shade Coralina. I like to put it right on the apples of the cheeks and then blend back. Now for highlight, I'm gonna go in with my Maybelline Master Chrome in the shade Molten Gold. This is a bomb highlighter that's affordable, super pigmented, very easy to use. You get a lot of like full pigment in like literally one swipe. And you can just blend it out towards the hairline. I really like the loose highlighter from Wet n Wild too, but if I'm really in a rush, then I'll go for something more like this. That's like a pressed powder because I just feel like it is a lot quicker. The easiest thing to get like a bomb eye look without much work or time is to use cream pots. These are like my favorite thing because they're just, a lot of times they're just like one and done. So this one is from Maybelline. It's the Color Tattoo 24-hour eyeshadow in Bad to the Bronze. Another super OG product for me. Like I've been using this for years. Well, not this exact one, I bought a new one, but you know, the product itself. So I'm just gonna take that on a Sigma Buff and Blend E39 and just start putting it onto eyelid. You can see right away you get a really nice color, and this stuff lasts all night long. Like you really do not need to even like prime it or set it, and it's going to last, girl. And I kind of just like to diffuse the edges. So pretty, right? And I feel like it's just like so easy. That's all you have to do. I do like to take a little bit and put it underneath the eyes, but I'm gonna use a different brush for that. And I'm just gonna go right under here like this. And I always go in on the outer corner just to smoke it out a little bit. You can use any brown eyeshadow for this step, like a darker brown. And then I really like this Maybelline Big Shot Colossal Volume Mascara. This is the waterproof version, which I feel like holds a curl even better. Okay, I think we all know that a bomb pair of lashes really takes any look to like the next level, even if you don't really have that much like eyeshadow on. And again, I think we all know if you are used to doing like big voluminous lashes, it's honestly really hard to find. I mean, honestly, I haven't ever found any ones that are like drugstore that really compare. I would just say go with whatever you have at home or whatever you're comfortable with. If you always use like Ardell Wispies or anything like that, like just stick with that. But I'm gonna be using Lily Lashes Hollywood today just because I feel like I need it for like full glam. I feel like you guys will know what I mean if you love like big voluminous lashes like I do. But again, you can use literally whatever you have on hand, whatever you can find at the drugstore. Kiss lashes are good, Ardell's are good. For lips, I'm gonna go in with lip liner. This is a step that like I feel like like personally I can't skip on because it really does make a difference when I overdraw my lips, even just a little bit, honestly. These lip pencils are so creamy. These are the Colourpop lip pencils, and this is the shade Curvii. And what I've been doing lately is actually just going over my lip pencil with a gloss. These Colourpop ones work really, really well for this technique because they're so creamy already. Like, it almost feels like you're wearing a lipstick, and like, you know, when you purse your lips together, it blends it out really nicely, like just kind of like on its own. But I am gonna go in with the e.l.f. Cosmetics Jelly Pop Juicy Gloss. It smells so good, you guys. I can't even get over it. And it reminds me of like my childhood, you know, but it's so pretty. Because a nice sheer glossy finish. Makes me so hungry though, because it smells so good. The best thing to do for hair, in my opinion, is to just throw it up into a high pony. It's so quick and easy to do, especially if you already have long hair, like piece of cake. For me, I obviously have like shorter hair, so I just clip in a literal little pony extension. Looks just like this, and it has a Velcro that you just like plop into your hair. But today I do want to straighten my hair just a little bit because it's looking kind of crazy because I let it air dry last night and I like fell asleep with it semi-wet, and I feel like when I was like tossing and turning it just looks crazy now. So I'm just gonna go in and straighten it with this guy. This is the Nume, I think this is called the Megastar. I was using the T3 one, which I really liked, but I stepped on it the other day and it broke. I actually really like this one though because it's like wide, so I feel like you can just do it really quick and easy and just like get a lot of hair at once. So I'm just gonna quickly do that. All right, I feel like that already makes like a world of difference just doing that on its own, but the real kicker, and I'm telling you guys, this is so easy to do. So all you wanna do is take this little guy right here. This is the American Crew Pomade. The best thing for slicking your hair, if you either want to have it slicked down or slicked back, it holds it all day long, all night long, and it gives it like a little bit of a shiny finish, so your hair actually looks healthier than it really is. So I brush all of my hair towards the back of my head, and I just take a little bit of this on my finger, warm it up together in my hands, and then kind of just like smooth it through the hair. See how it's already giving us like a really shiny finish too? You don't want to forget the bottom of your hair because you don't want your flyaways to get out there either. Then I just go in and brush the product through my hair to make sure everything's gonna lay flat. And you want to snatch your face up. This is like a mini facelift right here. And you want to secure it as tight as you possibly can. Sometimes I even go in with 2 rubber bands just to make sure it's really nice and tight and it's gonna stay all day. So the hair extension has this little clip guy right here that actually inserts into the hair, and then you wrap it around the pony and Velcro it. So I'm gonna show you guys from the back just so you can kind of see it better. Hopefully I can see. I got this pony from the hair shop, but they pretty much sell these like wherever you can find extensions. They'll probably have something like this. So you can see, you just wrap it around, secure it into place, and these are very, like you could see that literally gave me long hair in like under a minute because all I had to do was wrap it around. Super easy to use, and you just want to brush it out. And then you just want to take a little piece off the front and wrap it around so that we hide the section that had the Velcro. Just pin that into place. And then you just want to keep securing the bottom section. I took like quite a few pins right at the nape of this little ball. Ow, holy crap, that hurt. But it's the only way that it like is gonna really stay in. After that, the only thing left to do is this little bad boy. This is Color Wow. You're about to see how much I love this stuff. So this is basically a little kit that helps you fill in your hairline so that your hair looks a lot more full. This is such a good trick if you're really trying to stunt on but also just like for pictures and stuff. I feel like it's very noticeable whenever my hairline is like really showing. So I always go in whenever I have my hair snatched back like this and fill in all the blanks. And do you see what a difference that makes? It just makes everything look a lot fuller. It doesn't look unnatural at all to me, but it also makes your hairline just look a lot more perfected. And another thing I like to do to just like really quickly feel like I'm glowing up is to add on some cute pieces of jewelry. So this is one that I've really been liking lately. It's like almost like this larger cross shape. Well, it is a larger cross shape. And then I like to layer it with like a daintier necklace like this. And both of these are from the brand IrieMi. I really, really love their necklaces and their jewelry in general. I always add on some earrings as well because same thing, like I just kind of feel like such an easy way to like oomph up the look. All right guys, so that is how I do a full glam glow up in like as little time as possible. Hair, makeup, a little accessories, and I'm feeling good as new. So hope you guys liked this video. If you did, definitely give it a thumbs up and don't forget to subscribe to my channel and turn that little bell on if you never want to miss a video from me. And I guess that's gonna be it. I will list all of the products that I use down in the description box. Remember, you are beautiful inside and out. Love you guys so much, and I'll see you in my next video. I don't know what these little hairs are doing. They really want to live today. All of these brushes and know where to use them. Sugar pie, honey bun, and then me with my little cinnamon buns. Period.